Hey, everybody, I'm Dave Cervini, and I'm the founder of the New York Social Network. Over the years, I've had the pleasure of being able to meet a lot of you on our in person events. And to the rest of you, I'm the guy that sends the emails out every couple of days, letting you know everything that we have planned, which is why I want to take a couple of minutes to reach out to you now. It's been a pretty tough business to be in as a social event planner in the past few weeks, especially with all that's going on. However, because of the ingenuity and the technology of people like you and our friends and the people who support us, we've actually been able to survive and also plan events that brings people together in fun ways while this is all happening and we can't see each other in person. Just to give you a quick history, in case people may not be familiar with the New York Social Network, I moved to Manhattan from Long Island in 1997. Meetup and Facebook didn't exist back then, and I was looking to make friends. I was on the Upper West Side. I wanted to go camping. I wanted to go hiking. I wanted to go to museums. I wanted to go to restaurants and other places in the city and explore, but I had nobody to do it with. So I wound up approaching several nonprofit organizations on the Upper West Side, and I put together social events for activities that I was interested in. This way, I was going to be surrounded by people who were like minded and were interested in things that I wanted to do. Well, I actually wound up enjoying it so much that I left my job in radio after 18 years to pursue the New York Social Network as what I do full time in 2004. Since then, we've had millions of people come out to the activities that we've had. I can't tell you how many friendships develop as a result of it. We've had a few marriages, and I'm sure we've had a few people who got mad at each other for one reason or another. But for the most part, it's been a great experience. The cool thing is that normally in any given calendar month, we would do 12 to 18 events every week. And then within that, we would be doing cooking classes and wine tastings. We'd be going to group dinners. We'll have trivia nights. We'll have murder mysteries. We'll have scavenger hunts, happy hours, singles nights, you name it. Something that is kind of covering the full spectrum of ways to enjoy the city. So the big challenge is how do we adapt to the new normal that we are experiencing now with the coronavirus? And actually, it's been very easy and very fulfilling. And you guys have been amazing in supporting us during it. There are some things that have been easy to transition, like our trivia nights and our happy hours and our scavenger hunts. We've had virtual tours, and we've had other types of gatherings where we bring people together, like group dinners and group lunches and things like that. But the best part about it is that because of the way that the social network evolved and that every event was something that I liked to do, which gave me a passion for doing it, I'm now blessed with the fact that we have too many events for me to physically be able to go to. And we have 18 amazing staff members that many of you probably have met out at the different activities that we do. And now they're all cramped up in their apartments and they're dying to get out virtually and socialize and do something to take their mind off of everything that's going on. So they've been contributing and bringing some great ideas to the table. So in the coming weeks, you're going to see, well, Pictionary, we have more lunches, we have coffee break, we have yoga in the morning, we have workouts with Michelle. We're going to have a dog owners get together and social. We have arts and crafts and a whole bunch of different types of things that you can go out and meet other people online to take your mind off of what's going on. What I would ask you to do is check out our calendar. And the calendar right now is pretty much being filled in through April and May with virtual events. And also at the end of May into June and July, I have left up the things that were scheduled ahead of all this happening so that if you're new to the group, you can see some of the things that we would be doing normally. So hopefully, when all this is said and done, we'll be able to resume doing our in-person events. But one of the benefits about this whole situation is that we've now taken a lot of those ideas and converted them to online events, so that many of you can still socialize after this is all said and done from the comfort of your home. And a lot of people ask, well, I was thinking about signing up for that online event that you had, but I feel a little bit awkward. What kind of people come out to it? Well, I got to be honest with you. The group has been around for 16 years. So there are people, and my initial thought was I wanted the group to be for people in their 20s and 30s, but then I got old. So the idea is that we have events that really appeal to everybody. There are people in their 20s in the group. There are people in their 40s. There are some events that tend to be younger. There are some events that tend to be older. There are also many events that are age specific that we offer every month. And we're actually going to do that on our online events too. So if you want to be in a virtual kind of situation with people who are in your peer group, just look for it and it'll be popping up. But realistically, most of the time for most of these events that we have, it really is all encompassing. There are people in their 20s and there are people in their 30s and 40s and sometimes 50s for a lot of the events. And even though there's an age difference, we are all going through this together at the same time. So that gives us a commonality. And as opposed to going out to a bar where you're expecting to meet people who are in your demographic, and if you're in your 20s and you wind up going out to an event and it's people who are older than you, or vice versa, and wasting your time going there because you'll be surrounded by people that you don't necessarily consider to be your peers. That's really not the case that I'm finding on the virtual events that we're doing. So, what I would say is give it a try. Some of the events that we do are free, and some of the events we ask for a donation. And the donation helps keep us in business while all this is happening. It's $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 for each one of the events that aren't free. And what I would say is if you signed up for something and you didn't enjoy it, I'll give your money back. All you have to do is ask. I want you to have a good time and I want you to participate in things that you're going to enjoy. And if you want to call me or email me before one of the events to find out what to expect, I'm happy to let you know. I'm stuck in my house just like you are, and I'm dying to have adult conversations because I have a 2-year-old upstairs right now banging on the floor. That I would love to have adult conversations with you guys. So the main thing is that a lot of the events are realistically anywhere from 6 to 18 or 20 people. It's small groups of people, and the nice part about what I've experienced over the past few weeks is that more and more people are coming back and they're recognizing each other from previous events. So friendships and bonds and recognition are forming now. And that way, when we actually have in-person events, you'll get to meet the people that you met online. And it's going to be great because once that happens, we're going to have one big ass party. I can tell you that. So again, check out the website, see the events we have. If you guys have any ideas for things that you think we should be doing, let me know because as of now, we have almost 30 to 35 events that are planned moving forward, and we keep on adding new things each day. And on some days, we actually even have 6 events in one day and several events that are simultaneously happening at the same time. All you need is a device with a camera and a microphone, and we are pretty much using Zoom, which the rest of the world is right now. So I hope that I get to see you online very soon. I hope that I see you in person very soon. Until that time, stay safe, sane, and social.